Doing a windshield replacement on a 2020 Subaru Legacy. Does have ADAS system, lane departure at the top there. Those are mounted to the ceiling of the vehicle. They were not impacted. So we are not opting for a recalibration on this vehicle at this time, but should she have those codes, she'll be contacting us or the dealership to get that recalibration. So first off, we're going to pop those covers, reveal what type of screw is underneath there. Not screw, nut. Looks like it's a size 15 millimeter. It is not. I was wrong. Man, I need to wake up. It's a 14 millimeter. All right. Looks like this side piece here has released. We're going to see if we can get that back on in the correct position. One more time. All right, windshield wipers. If you watched any of my videos before, you know, press right here on the hinge and you saw it just bumped itself off. Once you do that, push down a little bit, lift up on the back, comes right off the post real easy. This one is attached with a wiper hose. It already released itself too. I didn't even have to touch it, so that was quite nice. We're just gonna hang it right here. We're gonna be careful to keep the tension off the hose there. Someone's been under this hood, it seems like, this cow. These clips are not standard to a Subaru. Subaru has some clips that are pretty insane. By the way, we're using our door guards for other vehicles since we are working next to another vehicle. Let's get this one off. So all I'm doing is I'm coming in into this corner right here and then just pry it up. And then be careful with these. I've seen several shops break these off, and I've come back behind them too and had to work on the vehicle, and when I pull them off, they have glued it or super glued it to the side of the vehicle here. And I had to tell the customers, like, look, we'll go get you a replacement. Luckily the warehouse has them for like $15–20, and I don't charge my customers anything for those. I give them a wholesale price on that, because and that's not where I'm making my money. I'm making my money on my installs I do for my glass. So yeah, these clips are not standard for the Subaru. They'll work, but it's not standard. So that tells me someone's been under here. Anybody that's worked on Subaru before knows it's got those crappy plastic clips that always break on you, and it's a two-part clip. Come on out of there. Man, that one's stuck good. Let's see if we can get something to help me get some leverage on it. So we're gonna go in, we're gonna create a surface right here for me to pry against. That's it. Got two more. Man, how'd they get that one in there? Got it. All right, looks like, oh, we got a missing clip. It's hiding, it's right here. It's not missing, it's hiding. All right, same thing. Go in and create a surface where I can pry against. All right, so that is good and ready. Put that back. Cowl should just come out. Be careful with your hose again on this wiper blade now. So we're gonna lift. There we go. We're gonna put it at this angle. Other angles you can do to try and get that hood lower is you can try coming out this way, but it looks like it's gonna sit real nice for me right there. So we're gonna try that position. Yeah, I can work with that. That's good. It's clear of my glass. All right, looks like we got heated wiper park area on this windshield. Should just be push down that button. Yeah, and release. Thank you. We're gonna tuck that out of the way. I like to clean too. I don't like all that trash down there. We need to get that out of there so I can use my pry bar in the bag. I'll just come over here and grab my second pry bar. Love these pry bars. Got it off of Amazon. Works really great. All right, so normally I use a string to cut these windshields out. We're not gonna be able to use a string on this one. We're gonna have to manually either use the extractor or we're gonna have to use our cold knife blades. Just looking at the mirror, rearview mirror is a T20. So we'll go ahead and take that off. But doing this video only just to show y'all what it's like to take a windshield out not using the string. So let's get suited up real quick and we'll get that glass cut out of there. Thank you. First things we're going to do, we're going to get the extractor out. We're going to go in, we're going to cut that bottom. Make sure I got a good battery. It's decent. Let's get that bag. Is this a good blade for it? Yeah. All we're using is just water to lubricate these blades and to lubricate the bottom there. Squirt your water down into the pinch weld. Make sure your blade, some blades will say, like this one, this side toward glass. If it doesn't, just find where that bevel is and make it where the flat part of the blade is against the glass. Keep that blade lubricated, guys, so just spray water on it. That's all you need to do. We're gonna open this door all the way. Same thing here. All right, bottom's free. I'm just gonna cut this side as much as I can with the extractor. Do the same thing over there. Be careful, don't let that extractor hit the side of the vehicle there, that pinch weld. Maintain full control on it. Be careful with these two. This would be hot right now, especially right here where I'm holding, if I didn't have any gloves on. These gloves are sort of heat resistant, and so it allows me to hold that blade, but you don't want to burn yourself. Next, we're going to get our cold knives. So this is what I use for a cold knife. Give me a long blade and a short blade. So it's about 1.5 inches, and I'm thinking this is about 1 inch right here. So for this, let me grab some safety glasses just in case that blade pops through and that glass shoots toward me. All right, make it easy on you. Instead of coming in and wiggling around, just lift up that glass. We've already cut it. Slide your blade in. That's it. Maintain that control here in these corners here. So say when I came here and it popped, I stopped. I didn't go into this plastic piece here. You don't want to hurt that plastic. You don't want to hurt any part of the vehicle. Same thing, long blade now. So if you look at this, the material has dirt on it. So I'm wondering if this windshield has been replaced before and it's just been replaced with a factory glass. We'll know when we get it out. We can look at that glue and tell. Same thing, maintain control. So take it slow in these corners if you have to. There's that one. It's still attached. So did the small blade first. Small blade cuts a good portion of that urethane. It makes it easier. The reason I don't do the big blade first is because I'm gonna be struggling with that big blade, trying to pull it through all that glue. This just makes it a little easier on me, makes it where it's not hurting my back or anything. Auto glass guys have issues with their backs because we are lifting things in manners that we're not supposed to. Just dropped your card. Let's put this back up here. Alright. Don't want that door to close because I do not have the keys again. I don't hold keys on vehicles unless we're doing a recalibration or we're working with a door glass. If it's a windshield or a back glass, I generally just let the customer keep the key. It also makes them and Jackson feel a little safer knowing that I am truly here just to work on their vehicle and not steal their vehicle. All right, we're gonna set up our Quickset. So I got a little hood, what do you call it? That design, I guess. And so we can't put my suction cup exactly where I want it, but we'll get it close. And what I mean by that is, so I take halfway point and then half that in, and so I really want to be where that design is, but I can't. So all right, is that gonna stay? Nope. So what we're gonna do here, you've got little suction cups that you can put on there, and you can help it'll help hold that glass in place. If you're like me and you don't have the suction cups, or your glass is too cracked up, just get you some tape and tape it into that position there. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of tape there. Right there. I'm just gonna do that side. So now My glass is back in position. So now let's get the Quickset set in the position that we need it to be. That looks good right there. So we're going to suction this. Whew, that is on there. All right, so to get that off, the sun has baked that on. And look, in Mississippi, it's common for the sun to bake things on. Just go get one of your little blades. You're gonna slide it under. I'm just gonna kind of twist. It's sticking in my blade. I'm not pushing. I'm just kind of sliding it under and then twisting the blade. And see, that took that off real nice. Put that back in her car. I'm gonna put my blade away. All right. Trimming step is next. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull off this molding just so we can see our glue line a little bit better. This glue was done by a person. It was not done by a machine. And that's another bead of glue. So this glass has been replaced before, and if you look at this, this glue is pitted. See that? See this? That's what Sika does. So chances are this is 100% Sika. And you see this? This is what's scary about it. Look at this. It cracked right here, that glue did. I didn't put that crack there. It put itself there just because as it dries, that's what Sika does. She was on the verge of having a water leak right here, and it did not go all the way through. So there was just a little sliver of glue here preventing that. But if that crack a little bit longer and everything, that crack could have grown because this glue dries out, and when it dries it cracks like this, and she could have potentially had a water leak there. But if you look all over, this thing has cracks everywhere. So crack, 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 just all through it, especially here at the top. So that's why I don't use Sika. If y'all want to use that stuff, the National Glass Shop does, hey, that's on y'all. But to me, that glue's cheap. I'm not here to go cheap on my customers. We're gonna do it right. We're gonna do it right the first time. We're gonna do it with the right stuff. Look at that. They got primer on her interior. That's what I was kind of concerned about before I took this glass out, when I saw these marks right here. Tells me another glass has worked on this. And knowing my glass shops around here, we're all buddies, you know, in the Jackson area. There's only one glass shop that uses Sika. Two glass shops that uses Sika. So one of them is the nationally named auto glass shop. You'll see that? They put the glue on the VIN number and the VIN number peeled off. So luckily I caught it. Look at those cracks. So that right there had just a little sliver of glue that was still protecting it. But look at all this. That's just bad. Next step is going to be our cleaning phase of the windshield. So we're going to get our paintbrush, we're going to get a blue towel and our water. Choose this one. So I'm noticing some scratches here on her vehicle from the previous glass shop that did work on this too. They didn't put primer down. You go get one more rag. I used a little bit too much water on this one. This one's drenched. So we're gonna throw that one away. Any flaps that you see, make sure you pull them. You don't want them getting underneath your new bead of glue and causing issues. Next, we're gonna prime the windshield, or not windshield, prime the pinch weld where the windshield is gonna go. So let's get our primer. We use 5504G. Start at the bottom. Priming the top where the scratches are. That'll seal them back up, help stop them from rusting. Alright, we're going to let our primer dry. As the primer's drying, we're going to come over here and we're going to prep our windshield. We're going to get that ready. And then once the windshield is prepped and fully ready to be set, then we'll put on the urethane, we'll pancake it, and we'll set that glass and then put the vehicle back together. So, not a hard day. So I have this parking spot right here. I'm going to set my glass stand here. We're not going to prep on the back of our truck and block this sidewalk for anybody coming in and out. Of course, not a lot of people moving right now, but you never know. Just being mindful. This is heated wiper park area. So that's all that is. It's a defroster tab. It goes right here. This is where your windshield wipers sit. And so whenever it freezes outside, you turn your defrosters on and it will also defrost the windshield right here, which is where your windshield wipers sit, so that they don't freeze to the glass. Kind of neat, kind of pointless though in Mississippi. We don't get freezes like the north, but it's nice for the north. All right, I need my tape. There is a high humidity today, so we're gonna go with the gray tape, and then let's do the razor blade. Check. And cleaning solution. we'll get those off after we install the glass. I was thinking it was going to come off real nice and easy, but nah. Go ahead and put your tape in the corners. I like to look and see what's going on up here, and so she's got that trim piece, so we'll move them over. So we won't put the tape right here, we'll move the tape over just a tad. We're gonna have to get rid of this. Alright, so you want to clean the pinch weld part of the windshield first, the area in black. You just want to go around and get off any contamination and make sure that area is the cleanest on the windshield. You don't want any residue. Alright. Going up the side. This one's looking pretty good. I'm not seeing anything that stands out on it. Usually when you spray, if you let it settle for a moment, you can see where the problem areas are, and I'm not seeing any. So right here, that's the only contamination really that I have seen from just spraying my cleaning solution. All right. Get the sticker residue off. All right, we're gonna put our urethane on. Oh, that needs to be in charge. We are using U428+ urethane. It is primerless to glass, and in my opinion, one of the best you can be using when you're doing auto glass replacements. Hey, doing good. How are you? We're going to switch our tip over to our new thing of glue. Come back over here. All right, instead of going on the sides like I'd like to do, which then causes you to have too much glue there, on these sides, just kind of inside a little bit, push up on it. Now shoot the glue there. That's all you need. All right, we're gonna take our dauber from before that we used to put the primer on. We're just gonna go pancake the areas that you broke and you joined together. Pretty simple, just make it look as one, guys. Got 2 more areas. There you go at the bottom. And here at the top. Okay, we are done there. Throw this away. Let's get our suction cups, get them affixed to the glass. Make sure your driver's side is closed. If you've got your Quickset on the passenger side, just makes it easier. This side does not matter. Check my Quickset, make sure it's pumped. I did put my hand on the glass right here, so I'm just gonna wipe this. All right, we got our urethane, it's been pancaked. We got our tape, our windshield is prepped. The pumps on there have been on my suction, but the Quickset is pumped and good to go. So we're gonna set this thing. We're gonna lift our glass, walk around to the driver's side. Lay it on the wheel. And then lay it down when you got it lined up. Okay. VIN number looks good. So I'm gonna pull the fingers of the glove up. I'm gonna reach under just the edge here. You don't want to get too far to where you touch glue. I'm gonna lift that up just a tad. Release this suction cup and pull this back. We're gonna lift up just a tad. Set that in place. And that's where we want it. Connect your heated wiper park area and lock it back in place. All right, inside's real easy, guys. So we didn't touch the ADAS system. Like I said, it's mounted to the roof of the vehicle. Therefore, we are opting not to do a recalibration at this time on this vehicle. But should it throw error codes on the dash, she will contact us or contact the dealership or whoever she prefers to use and get it recalibrated. Typically, when you do windshields, you don't want to put things on the dash. I like to help my customer or on the windshield right away, but I help my customers out and I will put their accessories back on the windshield if I could do it in a safe manner. It's not gonna affect that windshield after I had set it. All right, we're gonna take the windshield wiper. Oh, not windshield wiper. We're gonna take the cowl with the windshield wiper and we're gonna set it back in place. So lift up over there, get it over that post. Lay this in position, and now there's probably tabs. If we look under, there are tabs. So we need to get these tabs right here to go under the glass. And so we're just gonna kind of press a little bit and push up. And now if we come look, that is flush all the way across, and we don't have any more of those. So we're good there. Let's get these non-standard clips here for a cowl for a Subaru. I see these on Chevrolets. I don't see these on Subarus. But it works. You can buy these if you need some of these, guys. You get them offline or online at Amazon, eBay, or you can go to your local hardware store. I guarantee you they're gonna have it. Every time I go into mine, I have tons of these just sitting on the wall, begging to be bought by someone. So it looks like 2 slots are missing with clips. Where's that hole? Man, that's tight. I can't get it in there. Get in there. Go, go, go. All right. So I'm gonna check my bag, see if we've got any more of hers in here. And no, we do not. So I'm gonna salt my spare pile of clips. See what we've got that can work. And lo and behold, I got two of the same ones that they are currently using. So we're gonna slide them in. There we go. Those are my junk clips, or spare clips. I use them, I take them off of other cars if they've got new clips that they have purchased. And I keep the old ones if they're still in decent shape. And I'll reuse them on cars that are completely missing clips. So let's go ahead and put that back where it's supposed to go. Don't want that falling in there. All right, we're gonna put our wiper on. We're gonna put our other wiper on. Wiper 1, wiper 2. Guys, once I'm got these wipers on, then all it is side pieces, and then you are done with the vehicle. You will have done everything, and that's how you change out the windshield on a Subaru. It's just gonna be these side pieces here. Not snugging that on like you're holding an engine, guys. Just snug it down, that's it. All right, so we're gonna do our side pieces if the battery permits me. They're pretty simple. These do look to be in still pretty good shape. So we're gonna slide here into the position that we need to be. We're gonna go ahead and work these under if it will allow us. There we go. It just went under, there we go. Get in there. That's it. So, same one on this one. And these are just for looks. They do nothing. They do not hold the windshield in. Please don't think these hold the windshield in. Did have a customer call and ask that. They do not. It's just for looks. It's to hide this gap right here that allows us the space to get this windshield in and out safely without scratching your vehicle. That's all that is. It's just for looks. We are done. Gonna take these stickers off, and then we are gonna clean the outside of that glass, and we're gonna tell the customer the rules. I've never mentioned the rules. The rules are pretty simple. Don't slam the doors for 24 hours. Don't wash the car for 24 hours. Rain is okay. Try to give it 1 hour before you drive. If you have to drive, wear your seat belt. And if you're gonna tint the windshield, like put a little tint strip at the top, or tint the whole thing, if that's legal in your state, then give it about 3 days before you tint it. But that's it. So guys, thank y'all very much. Y'all have a good day.